on ascension, the question is, what really is ascension? Ascension is an oppressed subject. That information is being suppressed. Is they do not want that information out there because they would rather have us believe that we have a headache, we need to go to the hospital and take medications. When our heart is palpitating, we should go to the doctor and get a open heart surgery. Things like that. When your joints are hurting you, it could be they want us to think something is medically wrong. Although that might be the case, but a lot of time it's part of the changing that we're going throughout the earth. Ascension is basically the earth is shifting as from one pole to another, the pole of the south to the pole of the north, and interchangeably. As a result, the earth will move to a location in space where the light, it will be more photonic light, celestial light will be able to reach the earth. That's basically what ascension is. So the earth is ascending. Now, does that mean humanity is ascending? Not exactly. It has the opportunity to ascend simultaneously with the earth. But on the other hand, doesn't mean all of us are ascending unless we do the work. Earth is ascending with or without us, because every planet has the opportunity to ascend to higher realm, to higher dimension, for example, Venus, or like it's part of spiritual evolution, the universal evolution, part of the infinite creator's plan. So no planet stays in one dimension forever. So eventually the planet has to move to a higher dimension. Now, Earth is expected to move to a higher dimension within the next decade. It has started already, this energy to pour down on us. You can feel it, you can feel the energy that's like vibrating all of us, one way or another. That usually occur every 25,000 years, which it takes about 2,100 years or so per zodiac sign to achieve its lifetime. Its life track. Then for each, there are 12 signs, so each of them a total of about 25,000 years to complete their cycle per se. And then once all 12 zodiac signs complete their cycle, which why everybody's calling it the Aquarius age, because the Pisces age is about to end, we merge into the Aquarius age. So what happens is that we move to a new dimension. We shift location and space. And time and space. As a result, the earth becomes exposed to a higher level of energy, photonic energy, celestial energy. That's really what it's a higher dimension. That's what ascension is. It's earth that is ascending. Now, that is giving us according to the law of one, that is giving us the raw material. As earth ascends, it's giving us an opportunity to ascend as well. It's making it a lot easier for us to ascend because the energy is present. All we have to do is do the work, the basic little work that is required of us on a spiritual level in order for us to simultaneously ascend with Mother Earth. And that's basically what ascension is. It's no magic to it. It's no rocket science to it. This is what ascension is. And in order for us to ascend, we have to do our spiritual work. We have to be willing to do our meditation, to eat healthy. And according to the raw material, the way you eat healthy is lots of vegetables, grains, nuts, fruits. And if you need to eat animal product, occasionally animal product, preferably low fat, such as fish, is recommended according to the raw material, the law of one. I forgot what it was. Okay, as I was saying, so this is what ascension is all about. Now, the energy that is being poured down, it just doesn't happen overnight. The ascension is happening progressively, but now it's speeding up, which is why a lot of us are picking up energy with the Schumann resonance. It's hiking up. It's a lot of energy coming down on us right now. It has been happening, but now it's being intensified, and that's the ascension process, really. And it's going to get really, really, really hectic, really, really, really tough. We have to, unless we do the work. If we don't do the spiritual work in order to flow harmoniously through this change of energy that's happening, this transition, it will be very difficult on us physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that is that should really be our goal, is to do our spiritual work right now, and that should be our main focus. The focus of on working and making six figures and materialisms and collecting lots of junk, lots of material stuff is really not the focus right now. Or, you know, building a career with a hot title is really not the focus right now, unless it is for the purpose of service to others and without infringement. So once we understand that, what ascension is, then we can ascend with the earth. We ascend to a higher realm, which is fourth dimension. That's where the earth is heading, and eventually to the fifth and on. It's been determined. That's the reason a lot of star seeds came on earth, because there were a lot of negative energy that was holding on to the planet, that wouldn't let go of it. As a result, the higher celestial realm would not, due to the law of infringement, would not come into earth and interfere with the energy to, you know, to lift it up. So the result is that they look for volunteer from the celestial realm. So this is why you have a lot of star seeds that are here. But for the star seeds to come here, they call them wanderers by some people. They had to agree to the forgetting process and forgetting why they came here. But because of their energy, just by being the beacon of light that they are, they have this ability. They were able to to clear this dark energy that was present on earth. And that's why, you know, we have all these people have been, you know, for the last couple, according to the law of the raw material, their star seeds have been born for the last, I think, 200 years. I'm not sure on that, but there are millions of star seeds that are here. Not all of them are awake. Most of them, a lot of them are still asleep, and a lot of them, of course, are being harassed, you know, with different types of thoughts and process and things like that. Psychic attack and things like that. But the key, if you are a star seed listening to this, if you think you might be a star seed, is to meditate so that your higher self can communicate with you and guide you and help you find your peace and harmony and fulfilling your purpose. Because they're, other than being a beacon of light, which is what all star seeds are on earth, whether they are awake or not, but they are also came in to fulfill some type of mission. Most of them, some of them not, but a lot of them also had that in addition to being a beacon of light. So that's really what Ascension is about. And if we want to become a true self, we have to do our spiritual work and ascend with the earth. Now, does Ascension for us occur without the end of a cycle? Yes, it does. We can ascend during and between that 25,000 year period. It can occur if we are ready for that. If that's what we desire, and we've been doing our spiritual work, we can ascend to a higher realm. There are lots of entities that are here, people that are here on earth that are not third dimensional people. They are fourth dimensional people, but they chose to come down, to stay here on earth, to assist humanity into achieving a higher realm, ascending with the earth or ascending on their own timing. That's one way or another. But the ascension process that we are talking about, that's being talked about, that the negative forces do not want us to talk about it, is the ones that the the earth is heading to. And at that time, we will, those of us that are willing to do the work and be on earth at the time, will ascend with the earth to a higher realm. And that the negative forces do not want us to know about ascension, do not want us to talk freely about ascension, is because once humanity once earth itself, the planet, once it ascends as a celestial body, the negative forces will no longer have control over earth, because they cannot control a fourth dimensional positive celestial body, which earth will become. Therefore, that is the reason they are hoping, well, the ascension of earth cannot be stopped. It could be prolonged to some degree, but it cannot be stopped. It's a universal event. On the other hand, the ascension of humanity could be manipulated by making us feel that, making us not keeping this information, suppressing this information from coming out to us, making us, some people, when they are experiencing ascension symptoms, instead of doing the spiritual work to alleviate the symptoms, they end up going to the doctor and then over medicating themselves and all sort of thing. I know people that have had surgery from, very well from the history, that it sounds like ascension symptoms. But to summarize, Earth is ascending with or without us. And if we want to ascend with the earth, we have to do our work. And all of us have the opportunity to ascend. Animals are included, not just us. The animals are included, the plants, all of us that's here on earth can ascend with the earth if we want to. All of us, all skin colors, black people, white people, yellow people, green people, Chinese people, Asian people, Indian people, all of us have the opportunity to ascend with the earth. All the animals as well, and the plants and minerals, whatever. But we have to be willing to do the work. And if we spend our time looking, being separate, isolating ourselves, thinking we're different and the others are not, being judgmental, all these things that are negative, it will not help us to ascend with the earth. The communication I wanted to reach out to pass on is that earth is ascending, one with or without us. It is scheduled to occur within the next 10 years, because it has started over the last, I think, in the maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. And so it's a process. It should be completed within the next 10 years or so. And when that happens, there'll be a lot of changes. It's going to be a solar flash. The sun will release, the central sun, or will release some sort of a solar flash that will somehow collapse with the earth. And the experience, it will be based on our consciousness. If we've been nurturing consciousness of positivity, of love, of peace and harmony and forgiveness and compassion and service to others, we will experience the clash in a different way. And if we've been nurturing a thought of negativity and hurting others and things like that, we will experience the ascension process in a negative format. It's another video for that. I hope I didn't talk too long, but I think that's enough. But if you like, subscribe to this channel if you like the videos. If you don't, that's fine. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you don't, send you love, that's fine as well. That's all your free will based. Until then, I love you and I thank you for your time. Do not forget to forgive. Keep on forgiving and try to understand one another. I love you. Peace, love, light. Thank you. Thank you for your time.